Is that all of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hurt like crazy. I'm gonna say favorite to every single one because I don't think there is one that I don't like. Hey you guys, it's Stu. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing something a little different from hair videos, and that's going to be talking about all of my tattoos. I get a lot of questions about these on Instagram, and so I thought I would film a little fun video about like the ones I regret, the ones I love the most, and the meaning behind all of them. So if you're interested in watching this video, stay tuned. Okay, so I'm going to try my best to go in the order that I got these. I do have, I think 9 or 10 maybe. So let's just see if I can do this. The first tattoo I ever got was my one right here on my arm. It says Matthew 6:33, and it's a Bible verse that I said at my high school graduation, and it is, "Seek first the kingdom of God, and all things will be added to you." And then my second tattoo I have is going to be this one right here on my arm, and it says, "I will be with you," in my grandma's handwriting. My grandma also was a hairstylist, so she actually got lung cancer from all like the chemicals and everything from like color and stuff back in the day. So whenever she went to have her little procedure done to remove the spot that was on her lungs, she wrote everyone, all of her grandkids, a Bible verse, and mine said, "When you go through deep waters, I'll be with you." And I always keep the note with me. It's in my wallet. I've had it for years and years. And so I just got the "I will be with you" part in her handwriting on my arm. And this one's probably one of my favorites just because it is very meaningful. It was my second tattoo, so I was still new to tattoos whenever I got this one. And yeah, I just love my Mimi. A fun fact about this tattoo is I grew up in Alabama, and my grandma had surgery in Florida. And so I moved to Florida to go to cosmetology school. And the hospital that she had that surgery at was right across from my apartment complex. So little did I know that a couple years later I'd be moving there and living there and going to school in Tallahassee, Florida. So getting into that. So speaking of going to cosmetology school, me and my best friend drove down one day to look at apartments, and it was actually the apartment that I ended up living at. I didn't even see that day. But there's a time difference between Alabama and Florida, so we had like this big gap of time. Where we just like miscalculated the time, whatever, I have no idea. But we were both bored, and she was like, "What should we go do?" And I was like, "Let's go get tattoos." And so we literally had like 2 hours to waste. We pulled up to a tattoo shop, walked in, and that's where I got my third tattoo. And it's on my ankle, and it's my Zodiac sign. It's pretty basic, but I do like it. I like the story behind it of how I got it, but besides that, that's how I got my Zodiac sign. Let me see. Here it is. Can anyone see that? So that's my Zodiac tattoo. The next one that I got was probably, oh, my scissors. I have these scissors on my hand, and they're kind of beat up, a little scruffy, but most of my tools are because I'm clumsy, so I guess it kind of fits. I have gotten it touched up twice. So I went home for Christmas break whenever I was in cosmetology school, and I got this tattoo because I was just bored and I wanted it, and I saw someone on Instagram that had scissors right here, and I was like, that looks so cool. I never thought I'd have a tattoo on my hand, but this one's probably like one of my favorite. I guess I like all of them. I guess they're all my favorite because of different meanings, but I basically did this because I'm a third-generation hairstylist. I went to cosmetology school. I never thought that like doing hair would be like my passion in life, but I guess just growing up around it, I kind of like just didn't want to do everything that everyone in my family was doing. So when I actually took the leap just to go to cosmetology school, I can't go to college. I tried that twice and ended up dropping out both times. So I was like, I'll just go to cosmetology school and like do hair for a little bit until I figure out what I want to do. So being in school, I did find out that I was like in love with the idea of doing hair. I didn't want to just do it because my mom and my grandma did it. So yeah, that's the meaning behind this bad boy. My next tattoo was probably my Utah tattoo. It's on the back of my arm. This one is very special to me because I live here now. I moved to Utah last July, but before that I came out for a week whenever we had the grand opening of Jay-Z Styles 3. And I came in, I flew in and surprised Jesse and the whole team. Just because I had met them earlier that year at a class, and I just really wanted to come to Utah. So while I was here, me and Jesse had a great idea, just kind of like my scissor tattoo and my ankle tattoo, of just going and getting a tattoo. So we went and I saw this little pen sketch on Pinterest, and it is, I hope you guys can see it really good, and it's just like the outline of the state of Utah with some mountains and trees and a little sunshine. So yeah, that's my that's my Utah tattoo, and now I'm a Utah boy, so that's one of my favorite ones too. I'm gonna say favorite to every single one because I don't think there is one that I don't like. And next on the lineup is going to be my little sunshine right here. I got this tattoo whenever we went to Arizona, and that's the first time I traveled out of state to teach a class. So I thought it was really special, and one night me and one of the educators just woke up, or we couldn't go to sleep, and I was like, hey, can we just go and get a tattoo? And she was like, sure. So she got one, and then I got this little sunshine. Hillary Duff has it, and I love Hillary Duff, so there's my little sunshine. My next tattoo is going to be another Hillary Duff tattoo because I do love her, and it's this wishbone that's right here. Me and Jesse, who's my best friend and my boss, and like, you guys know her if you follow me on Instagram or even if you've watched any of my YouTube videos. We both love Hillary Duff, and we wanted to get best friends tattoos when I first moved to Utah. So I got this little bad boy with her, and it's just the same little wishbone in the same spot that Hillary Duff has it because, once again, we love Hillary Duff, and that's our bestie tattoo. How many more do I have? Is that, oh, this one, the biggest one I have. So then this past Christmas I went home for 12 days, and it was just really nice to like reflect on everything. When I'm in Utah, I'm working a lot, I'm traveling a lot, teaching classes and doing hair throughout the week, and then just other things like YouTube and Instagram now. So then when I got home, I was just reflecting on a lot of things for this past year, and I was like, you know what? One of my goals was to, everywhere we traveled, was to get a small tattoo, but we travel every other weekend, so I'd be covered in no time. So I got this bad boy. This is gonna be like my travel tattoo for, I guess, all the education trips that I'm lucky enough to go on. The hot air balloon is just something different besides like an airplane, because I thought that was kind of a little bit too basic. And then the bucket right here is gonna be a suitcase for traveling too. This is probably my biggest tattoo, and it took 2 hours and it hurt like crazy. But I don't regret it. I don't really think I regret any of my tattoos, but I absolutely do love this one right here. It probably means a lot just because I got it at a time where I was just like reflecting on my life and trying to really appreciate all the opportunities I've gotten so quick and at a young age. So that's that one. Is that all of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I guess I only have 8 tattoos. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was really fun for me to do something a little bit different. It's kind of hard to do hair tutorials and stuff whenever we're out of these crazy times with Corona and everything else going on with the world. So you guys, if you want more fun videos like this just to get to know me a little bit better, leave them in the comments below, and I'll be happy to do those kind of videos for you. This was a little fun and different and quick. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it, and I'll see you soon.